Yeah, I look like a bouncer. I don't even play snooker, but where was I? Oh yeah, head chef and drug addict and works with drug addicts. She's not a drug addict. Idiot. Now we have an awesome gentleman to come on the floor, and his daughters are in the audience. So be polite and be very nice and make them proud. He is a vet. And he puts his hand up cows' asses and all things like that, and he's going to show you how he got there. His name, ladies and gentlemen, is Nils Reither. Give it up!
With Steven, I'm also an architect, so you don't mess with them, you know? Okay. So what I will tell you, that is how to become a veterinarian, and that's a student life for Mai. That was in the Netherlands, and it's learning a new language very quick, and we have to get integrated in the local people, and you have to find the Dutch wooden shoes and how to move around with a crate of beer. And okay, the first year of the study, or a few first years, that's sort of a bit dull, you know. We have all this dead animal lying there, and you have to cut them up in pieces and look how they are inside and how they function, and how the kidneys not work. And then you occasionally you have some live animal. Here you have we have already in the surgery room, and you see how to spay a cat here, and there's got a bullet in his head, and these people, they have been wearing this in front of their nose because that the dog smells a lot, and there's something wrong with it as well. So there are a lot of things to learn very quick. So and here is the nicest part of the whole study. We are spending enormous much of time to go into the rectum of all these cows and feeling the ovaries and how the belly is inside the intestines, and you can analyze a lot from inside the cow. You know, you have to have a bit of imagination, but as a good artist, you will do well. Okay, and then we're coming a bit advanced into the study, and here we've got an eagle. It was sort of, you know, flown into a mast and broke his back. So it's sad for that animal. I think it had to be put to sleep, but so far so well. Well, now I'm doing something totally different, because as a veterinarian we can also work as a whaling inspector, and it is not whale fart inspector, but it's whaling inspector. It's and I've been on that vessel, and it dragged on board this tremendous animal, which is much bigger than the boat actually. But that was only for 2 summer holiday jobs. But now back to general practice, and here we have a cesarean of a cow, and you just have to, if you can't get the dragon out from behind, you have to open it up with a knife and you pull out the calf. And it's a very nice procedure because we do it quick. And but we also got in front of our house, more or less, we got this ship vessel. It was Rockness, and it capsized just in front of our house, and people died, and it was a lot of oil spill, and that oil spill that made problems for the birds, so I had to sue the state. Yeah, that's and then we are over to the aquarium in Belgium, and I'm a midwife for a penguin, you know, and the penguins, they have a tremendous thick shell, so they have difficulties to get out of the shell, so they have to get out. And then we have all these other animals they have at the aquarium, and this is a leopard gecko. It's a mutant leopard gecko. It's not a turtle, mutant turtle, but it's a mutant leopard gecko. You see, it's not green, but it's yellow. And and it's a very fine animal, actually. And here we have the Demi. He's a friend and a very tough guy. You know, he likes the crocodiles because he fights with them, and normally he wins, but you have these scars on his arms. That's all bites from crocodiles, you know. I think that's why he wearing them. It's a good place to be. But they also have some tremendous new animals I didn't really know anything about, and this is quite new to me, and that is spiders. They are spiders, they're really beautiful, you know. That's a bird of paradise spider, that's a mirror spider, that is a bird poo spider, and they, yeah, actually the yellow one, the blue one, and they are a very new thing which I'm looking into. And then, of course, don't go through life unkissed, and if nothing else, a seal is a good kissing partner. And it's very, very intelligent animals to work with. And yeah, the left one then, I think the right one is not so intelligent. So, and then also to being veterinarians give lots of opportunities to go around the world. And in this case, we went to New Zealand for a year, and it's nothing like the landscapes and the light and the nature and everything there. And they breed a lot of deer, and that was totally new for me. I didn't see that before. And they use the velvet for medicine for China and the East Asia. But they are very quite nice animals, and it gives special rest. Here we have the hot water beach, and there, because it's a thermal areas in New Zealand in many places, and you have hot beaches. Even in the winter, this is just middle in the winter, it's no snow, but it's chilly in the air. You sit there and it's fantastic to swim. It has nothing to do with the veterinarian care, but it has to do with the human care. And then you have the Maoris. They are quite sort of scaring because they eat people. They are cannibals, you know. It's only 200 years ago that was they eating each other a lot, and they scare each other to death, and everybody. And they have big festivals now, and it's a good thing to enjoy and see these fighting with each other. Sort of, yeah, they just do it for as a play. This tree, this is a Christmas tree, it's that kind. It's called the Hutukava, and it's a Christmas tree. And I have to say, New Zealand is a country of open spaces, open minds, and open hearts. This is a bit of advertising. And they have a lot of nice birds. You have the kiwi, you have the kakapo, and you have the pigeon there, and you have the kea. And that is why I love birds. So this is really the country for me. That's my specialty as a veterinarian, to look for birds. And and here I am now, and I'm doing some consultations for people with animals, and sort of coming back home and doing the good thing I'm used to. That's a very good feeling. So that is everything I have to tell today. So I think we made it. Yes. Thanks.